Kamal masulang Mr. Talam sang malungil tutawal mirakaw mar adam malungil larungo kal mutal May after 2 weeks sa kadalu tal May. Good morning almora leadership Pablo Belaw tiri kag trigel rokul ko rubukul mama Silbelaw malungil tutal mo kami. Nakadadire kay mudulong al malungil tutaw al mortirakal patokal viewers rikid, the mar listeners rikid, al ngar al Silbelaw, Michael Belaw al dire ngil tutaw and the Euroscore kamamar other Red Cross. Al March ang kadukuram le celebrate ra Youth Day mudulong. So tel program rikid al tutaw maldi ikirel at tokoy ra youth ya okya gidel ngatya al tutaw at tirgel gim most per tirel volunteers ra headquarters. So ngaring to my right ang kang Miss Hazel Sicat, next ring Kenton Mongami engal ngaraklit ato ka Dilmers o laning Ngirutang mang kada di mort kay gide mudulong erak nga may gal loidil mortir mal bolosa da igel gukni akora atletele already in this wakalo ay salwase tial al Red Cross amle formaling established ra volunteering program ring year sira 2018. So since 2018 nila moktuba tokoy ra volunteer Red Cross ing local tukul wasit tangaring our kalvey albadengel our volunteers tangaring itigel dom katong artirel wasit the event volunteers. So at igel tril teletele la volunteering ang aring event volunteering ngaring seasonal volunteering madire kal ngaring continuous volunteering. Tirigel event volunteers at tirigel al tiramel mool nga sewa mal specific lurior ay gel mla makatmok la lurior mlaring event volunteers at tira igel tokoy rarwa school first aid competition madire kal ligel for September preparedness month eng ngigay-gidel ko ramal kaltuk kal activities September volunteers el meol nga sew. Tirigel dom katong artirel waset ta seasonal volunteers at tirigel malokol girir tirigel ngal kalaw masindal May las temela summer malubeng winter season matukuk ti May moring at temirel lamutal mo marael. Tirigel continuous volunteers white tirigay gidal gimdakar el altutaw tirakang tirigel ngaringat little lorior mora a Red Cross at least to put 4 hours a day up to 30 hours a week. We give them meal and transportation allowance. Itira nga rin mal specific roles ma assignments law rule. So el altutaweng malungi larungok. Thank you guys for your approval for being with me today. Today will be a chance for our public and the community to really hear from the volunteers what do they do. Okay, so we will start on the right. So Hazel, please introduce yourself, your name, maybe your educational background, as well as your parents.
Okay. Good morning everyone, Malungil Tutaw in Palawan language. So my name is Hazeline Sicat. My educational background is I graduated as associate in hotel and restaurant management, and I took up another course, computer technician. And I have my family here, my son and my husband.
Thank you. Kakukta po raka Kenton.
Malingil tutang ang kaka Kenton Mongami. Alumni na pala high school class of 2017 liberal arts major at PCC. Kanligala kabasul ka at mamers Mongami.
Thank you.
Alin tutang ak na Dilmers Ngirutang nakagraduate ramen Senti High School ak naligala o itmapua Ngirutang.
Thank you. Moving on, can you please explain your role with the Palawan Red Cross Society?
Okay.
How long have you volunteered and what kind of assignments do you have?
Okay. I've been in volunteering at Palau Red Cross for almost 2 years. It's like 1 year and 10 months. So now I'm in the finance department, and my role as in finance department is I'm doing the acquittals and filing all the acquittals and then the important documents under finance department.
Thank you.
Okay. So for me, I started to volunteer since March 2020. Akne volunteer a finance unit. And then September 2021, akne transferred my administration. In the admin, but task mini branches in the administrative unit. Nga niya reception, fleet management, human resources, procurement, vice chairman na Palau Red Cross Youth Council. So nga niya activities last week, earlier this week, Monday, ikimli a meeting to make a plan and budget for our activities for this fiscal year. And so we will start to implement our youth-led activities soon as we get our budget approved.
Right on.
Kailangan akala ko enter Red Cross last year at June, 8 months.
Rookie.
Oo. Ako rin under a disaster at JP Victoriano America nga. We assist on the operations field, daligay la COVID, LLEO sila ma'am. I distribute aklal ra ay kalobli mleko los peanges versel SIE single incident emergency ra ma'am.
Yes, thank you so much. Before we go to the next question, as mentioned, the mudalong at tirakal ngalga, especially Hazel magento namla obang kamamra siraw alila COVID. So we've been through a lot.
Yes.
So please be able to share your experiences from when we moved to the temporary office. Is there anything else that you would want to add on to what you have said about your roles and responsibilities?
Okay. For that, for the 2 years of volunteering in Red Cross, I've been a lot of gained the knowledge, and then for the response of the disaster, and then I can say that this
The data entry.
yeah, for the data entry, like you enter all the data, you get all the data, and then you doing the good reports, and then like a specific or the actual report of the COVID-19 response from that time.
Thank you. Is there anything you would want to add, Kenton?
Okay. For me, I experienced 3 EOCs already in the past 2 years. So the first one it was the COVID-19 EOC. And then at that time, I was the support services under the EOC. So we procured hygiene kits to distribute to the vulnerable population of COVID-19. And then when that stopped, and then Typhoon Surigay came, and then I went to support services again, and then I was procuring supplies for shelter management and for supplies for any disaster risk management operations. And then when Surigay finished and Typhoon, was it a typhoon or was it a storm? Tropical storm Rai hit. We were also the support services at the time, and then I went into information management for a little bit, and then had to experience a new unit of the EOC at Palau Red Cross. So it was a lot of work, but I'm very blessed for the experience.
Awesome. Thank you.
And abang orang nga I got 8 months nga kaktim le sa experience sa tropical storm Rai EOC. I've learned a lot from it. Tak na mo or under ATM disaster management. Igilungora lamastrira. I make sure adrape kalbulu am lesel ba akra timelayot. And before, during, after ayot.
Dilmers, since ka radir ka ngartial distribution ra COVID-19 single incident emergency assistance. Sabi emel ko ra OI selwasing ko ra wangara nga process. Like el akada ay last del give labera a talk show yagi ulu ay selwasing nga rin program mar ada giri that require the lom katong al mer obis kadar mula assessment sir tier, and then what happens sir say after that?
After the assessments, elbas kama malis there other information na Red Cross. Kama mamo start to procure aklal with help of our support services ra admin. Procure ay kikita klal the food items, ma hygiene kit. Kung plan ra tema malmo distribute the marami kalbalo material adal lulus pa ay galingeso.
Sige del time o para ay kalbaluwal mo mega distribution ng komko law obo nga bang
I say ay gi om kadorti de ma la ral probably, and then we meet them may masti raklal we already explain at may galinge so na Red Cross ma mutul ka makalom so then
korawang nga reaction ra adra balu so far.
So far, tamal di thankful ra Red Cross. This tough time tamal tarbasari with the galseselngas ra Red Cross ang mal help ra other to get back on their feet and then try to live with COVID-19.
Thank you for that because actiral monitor a Facebook page give and all the comments so far in Mudalong has been very positive. Ara mal di mrenga saul even though ang mal gagarel ngeso at tamral di mrenga saul. So yes, we move on to our next part. Please share with us your the best part of your volunteering experience with Red Cross.
Okay. Being part of PRCS or a Palau Red Cross volunteer isn't just about giving back to your community. It's also about humanitarian networking, striving that for a safe and peaceful world.
Nice. Thank you.
So the best part of working at Palau Red Cross for me was the personal growth that I've gained throughout my experiences, and just becoming a better person by being a better person for the community. Yeah.
Awesome. Di ka nadir ka, Kenton, mga kadir ka gira man masubal mo on time. Yes. Sulang, Kenton, and Hazel, back to you, Dilmers.
Ano nga gang malja sisi Red Cross naman ko sukal mo experience ra your ma life itself. You meet different people sila obvious and outside, and you get to socialize. Mo madingel mo awele mamok te Red Cross na madyon nga sira atrablo sige da mal highlight tal experience ang Red Cross.
With that said, the mudulong aktiregal di ed onel wase it takes a lot of heart to be part of the Red Cross. Urior Red Cross, as you may know, wagi mal rogoy lurera ma agim Giramal abide by the 7 fundamental principles of Red Cross. And being abided by the 7 fundamentals ng Balgulo Asekawa Red Cross are 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So, I get the principles sa apply mo rigid, rabia ka disel temelaurior, but as well as when we are outside of working hours. Yes. Now we get to talk about your plans after volunteering with Red Cross. As we've mentioned, there's different types of volunteering. You as volunteers will eventually one day have to leave. Please talk a bit about your plans.
Okay. For me, my plans after volunteering in Red Cross, I will apply all the knowledge that I gained through my Palau Red Cross experience, and if the time comes that I will leave the Palau or Palau, I will apply to the Philippine Red Cross Society and do the volunteering.
You know, Philippine Red Cross is one of the strongest Red Cross
Yes.
in the world.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Plans? Okay. If it was up to me, I wouldn't stop volunteering at Red Cross. By so I'll volunteer forever. So, but madala two semester nga kara PCC, and after say I'm gonna pursue my bachelor's.
Totally awesome. And you know, even though we say you will leave Red Cross, the doors are always open.
Yes.
Go and share your experiences, gain some more, and come back if you'd want to. Tapos ako krang sa Dilmers, what are your plans? You have a long way to go, eh?
I say, mga straight out of high school, like Nora Red Cross, with all the knowledge sa Black Sub, unsakal after, maras ko lang apart, mga school self-me, I plan to work under the Red Cross. So.
Same here.
That's great news to hear. Mal, thank you for sharing your plans. Hindi lang niya kada wish good luck. Hindi kada tangya clue ko rigid. We never know our tomorrows.
Yes.
So, best of luck in whatever you guys will plan to do. What should we do next? Now it's time for shout out. Mudalong agi ko agi adatu knowing alwasing di yokodel bung tial shorigid alul mong ko di toba sa igal tigingam but ang malungil larang mam raigal tel opportunity, but we tried as much as possible to keep it short. With this aktira this wakalo ay silo sa igal dengwar obi sa 488-5780 madire kal 488-5781. As we know ang mallool ka temet, so ay kay kita tengwa, please reach out aso mga niya karamiw, or if you want any other information, please like and follow our Facebook page, Palau Red Cross Society. Madirekal nga rin yung website tara ka, ma'am. So we're nearing the end. So we would like, as I said, to celebrate kal na mamrekal Mleyut Day. We celebrate you as volunteers of the Red Cross. We have to celebrate you every day. Tirakal volunteers are Red Cross emudulong worldwide. They contribute and they do more than 50% of the work of the Red Cross in terms of humanitarian assistance. So I thank you, and yes, please make your shout outs.
Okay, so I go first. So the people who impact me during my journey in volunteering in Palau Red Cross, first is Miss Michelle Ueda. So she always she always told me or believed me that I'm a wonderful workmate. And then of course our executive director, Edie Mayreng Sengabao. I admire her a lot for being equal to everyone. And then she teach me how to more professional at work. And then lastly, Miss Stephanie Minor, how I wish I have like her knowledge and then brain for being HR and administrative officer and manager. Thank you.
All around.
Don't shout out to me.
Would you want to make a shout out for in case there's people outside of Palau who can hear us?
Outside of Palau.
Yeah?
Like what?
Your family.
Your family?
Okay. Ali, hello, my family in the Philippines. This is my first time doing this, and I'm very proud of myself that this is a foreign country. I never doing this before in the Philippines, and hopefully one day I can do that in the Philippines. Thank you.
Yay!
I shout out Shout out to my boss, Stephanie Minor. She's the Administrative Services Manager at Pala Red Cross. As Allyne said, practice punctuality. My boss is really patient with me. Also, shout out to Maradala Kangarang Ayang. I really miss you.
Yes, I hope they can hear us. Tarong si Mudalong. Malungit Lutao from north all the way to the south.
I say.
Yes, Dilmers.
I want to make a shout out to all the senior staffs at Red Cross. The malhelp for kamamal smuba tukoy and their endless their patience and support. We really appreciate it. Especially Stephanie Minor, Machevi Victorino. The osis akla kara role la tukoy ngoy kakal helper ngakal momesa. Momodo sekal di ngakal Lorior, Makmaldaring Asuli.
Awesome. Any shout out to Koramura families, my friends?
Shout out to more trigel ada disaster igal operations rakam Rafid Mos Mamtu Omkar Astin Pamal Sulang al back over disaster management ratemela COVID-19 SIE.
That's right. All right. So, sige mo dalong kadamar mara endra shorigid mang maldil mutal 1 round. Again, thank you guys for today. Thank you for everything that we've talked about so far. I hope mo sabi adal mabutol tamil da May. I hope tirigal migal adal way kamiu. Hi, I miss being a youth. Mo dalong. But let this be a lesson and let it be a way to build others' confidence. We can do it. At ako di lakabot rati da dulwaseng diakal sabaid. Okay, tangan niya ruto ko rasi the sky is the limit. You know there's many sayings. Ding diakal gira they'll give up. So akmal prouder kami nga ka di shout out nga ka most especially going out to the 3 of you for having made this happen. I hope palwase tirigal baby volunteers and I'm pretty sure ngariya obis orengs ngariya feel the orengs be looking forward for me selgi ko invite her kami and tagi datalendele guys ng sabael abange so mudulong akmal dol tur kalwasing di last round ra loliwek lamay just for your last words. What special message would you want to tell the fellow youth and your closing remarks?
Okay. To my fellow youths and a volunteer, it's a great opportunity to be part of this kind of humanitarian agency. And you've been learn a lot to be more valuable members of the society. And it will develop your skills. You became more socialized aware and listen to appreciate the life. And even though you're student or like employed like me, you can do both jobs as long as you love it and then you have passion for it. Thank you.
Thank you.
My special message to the youth is to we're very young, we have a lot of energy. We don't have to wait for like that specific education requirement to do something in your community if you see that there has to be something, if something has to be done within the community. You have passion, so just tap into it, and if you ever need an outlet to make a change in the community, our office is always open.
Yes. But not least.
I just want to encourage all the youths that more about Red Cross Amal. It really helps you find your way in life. Bayang ako high school, I didn't know makmo next, and Red Cross really helped me plan out that makmo makarang makmadarang sa other Red Cross. I encourage all the youths to come and be part of the team.
And I guess we can also say wase at the Red Cross we don't play.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so mudalong as I've said, the Tiral Red Cross, not only the Red Cross volunteers here in Palau, but the work of the volunteers worldwide, they cover the most of the humanitarian activities that needs to be carried out. I didn't hear these guys mention Nigel Gora at Tokoira. I heard Dilmers mention at Tokoira disaster. Di tira kara awanda program at tira malol nga sering at Tokoira first aid and CPR. The help al recruiter the help al man Nigel stations al nga blood drives. And much more. So agimral dimir nga suliw. Thank you, and Direk Mal happy belated Youth Day. To all the volunteers del Direk Ngartyang, agi Direk Mal merang asuliw raigel lurior kumiwa kukumru. Direk let's make a shout out to our dads. Dirigel Red Cross Disaster Action Team sa mudalong al namabotokol the mentioner tier. Dirigel volunteers and dingkuk nga ni sa gidel ko ra title or tier wasit the Ardat sa Orior Mera Red Cross ngara state government may. So hello from us and thank you for the good work that you all do. Kora malungi lateme de mudalong mang alla kaswa me kada mo mga simra.
Well, si malungila programa mal sa Mr. Tirgaliud ang ayong sige mal passionate tilgirel tiyan volunteer work of Red Cross.
Yes, tamal masaulal tablo oil di maasang ay gigidal ngar alir and di gidire al guk ngar senior level mal malat kartira rang ma me wasing girel mo ring time and ditiril me guk mo mga datuol on behalf of themselves o hindi akal dil ka mama me gim ko radium sa pas ringil kumuta makarang so tira kay gid and the as I say ngaring year tira ka kumdasul mo line upper tiral may tira ka nga it's because of time and because of space malul makmal mira nga sulir tira kay gidal tedel malmlo courageous el kongel may mudalong ko remember nga rin yar direct youth volunteers sa kamamamlera mle family hour o I thinking maybe once or twice rin yar around our volunteers el may Matan di markegid kada mo close rasyo rigid ak malamutan mal di mre nga suliw na kultur ge mudulang update sa give a masil nexel de luktal mera alsil erul sunday el alsil se give mal di dedicating in more our youth most especially our volunteers at Red Cross. So as always dolomol mal kawaltigal nga radulong ulit Nakakatkak, nakakatang mes, masilguk tulog talme kabate, they tra next show give April 8. April 8, 10 a.m. Dal suko magi mo mayo, komal diyo subes, le kamam, ang irmang opo ko, magi ko ram la ko ngel, wasigishira time. Madam mudulong kamal masulang, may ikaro ko yung makuk next.